Today's program is heavy. Today's program is loaded. Today's program is emotional because right now, at the moment, sports is loud. Football is screaming. Boxing is arguing. And fans are divided. And we are all here to break it down today. Not rushed, not shallow, and not careless. For the next 25 minutes, we are diving into the Premier League, the FA Cup, the MPFL AFCON, the Europa League, and boxing. So wherever you are, sit back, plug it in, and turn it up. This is Sports Diaries. Now let's come on with real MPFL news shaking football. It is raw and passionate and unfiltered. We've got this coming from the Remo Stars as they have been fined 7 million naira by the Nigerian Premier Football League for failing to provide adequate security during the matchday 20 encounter against Ikorodu City. Daniel Gumodede's side also won the closely contested match 1-0. Fans of Remo Stars and Ikorodu City clashed after the game, resulting into injuries to away supporters and damage to vehicles. The MPFL has also banished the Sky Blue Stars in Ibadan. They will play their remaining home games this season at the Lake Consolami Stadium. Remo Stars have 48 hours to appeal to the sanction. And now to the NWFL, where I've got this big update on Delta United. Marina Jibade has been appointed the new head of Nigerian Women Football League NWFL side Delta Queens. Jibade's appointment was confirmed by the Delta State Sports Commission. The new tactician will be assisted by Susan Aliyah and Jennifer Ajuya. The shake-up marks a new phase for Delta Queens as they seek to stabilize and improve their performance in the remainder of the NWFL season. Jibade replaced Samaila Mawakashi, who was sacked by commissions after the home defeat on Abia Angels. Delta United Queens are fifth on the NWFL Group B table with 10 points from 7 matches. Yes, still in the world of football and moving on to the EPL where Manchester United are riding on fresh momentum after win over Manchester City, and they now aim to disrupt Arsenal title push as the season big game looms. United sit close to European sport and are pushing for Champions League plays, but Arsenal still lead the title race as the stage of the season. Comparative form in the top flight has become a talking point, with Manchester City struggling for consistency and clubs like Villa and West Ham battling setbacks, meaning every point is precious in pursuit of European qualification or avoiding the drop. Still talking EPL, and now to players movement and club news. Manchester United have confirmed that Casemiro will leave the club at the end of the season. Casemiro has been a key member of the United squad this season. However, the 33-year-old will depart Old Trafford when his current contract expires. The statement reads, and I quote, Casemiro will leave Manchester United this summer upon the expiry of his contract. The legendary midfielder has enjoyed 4 seasons at the club, playing 146 games and scoring 21 goals to date. A Serie A winner, Casemiro was unveiled at the Old Trafford in August 2022 and quickly became a fan favorite due to his combative nature and ability to score goals at crucial time. The statement further reads, and I quote, the Brazil captain played a major role in the helping United win the 2023 Carabao Cup, scoring a header in the colossal performance against Newcastle. The 33-year-old also won the Emirates FA Cup in 2024. Supporters will have the opportunity to recognize Casemiro's contributions at the final home game of the season against Nottingham Forest. Another one on the EPL. We've got this on Chelsea, as they have agreed to a deal to sign Yiza Alao from Sheffield United. The Premier League club will pay an initial fee of €500,000 plus 500,000 euros plus add-ons for 17-year-old fullback. The Blues have beaten at least 3 of their rivals to land Alao as they continue to stockpile young talent. This was reviewed by football transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. Romano wrote on his ex handle, Chelsea agreed deal to sign talented 17-year-old fullback Issa Alao from Sheffield Wednesday. Here we go. Initial fee over 500k plus heavy add-ons. Chelsea beat 3 more PL top clubs to the signing. Yeah, still on EPL and still talking soccer, of course. But we've got this on Edin Dzeko as he signs for Chalke, 39 from a Premier League and Manchester City striker. Edin Dzeko has joined German second-tier club Chalke to bolster his promotion push, adding experience inside, needing goals, and finally on the EPL. Yes, moving on and now to the transfer scene where we've got a lot of buzz around the transfer scene. We've also got a lot of transfer rumors coming up shortly. Italian transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has revealed that Super Eagles captain Wilfred Ndidi as a father has been offered to Manchester United. The Nigerian midfielder moved to Turkish club Besiktas in the summer and in his 8-year spell at Leicester City in the Premier League and Championship. On his YouTube channel, Romano said that Ndidi has been offered to the Red Devils as a potential addition to strengthen their midfield during the second half of the season. He also said the player is eager to come back to the Premier League. Ndidi has been a key player for his Turkish side, making 14 league starts and scoring 1 goal this season. With less than 2 weeks later in the winter transfer window, left in the winter transfer window, Ndidi wants to move back to the Premier League and join a more competitive team. Still on transfer, where we've got this on Ademola Lookman as he has been identified as a transfer target for the Serie A champions Napoli. According to features, Napoli will look to bring Lookman to Naples before the end of the winter transfer window. The Paternopoli will however face stiff competition with Turkish Super League clubs Galatasaray and Fenerbahce. Galatasaray and Fenerbahce are also desperate to sign the Nigerian international this month. The 28-year-old pushed to join Inter Milan last summer. Lookman returned from international duty this week. Still on transfer, when Nigerian striker Emmanuel Dennis has completed a move to Danish club Brøndby IF. Dennis signed a contract until the summer of 2028. The 28-year-old has been without a club since he was released by Premier League club Nottingham Forest last summer. The forward, however, impressed during his trial period on Brøndby. With Brøndby, Dennis has been assigned jersey number 17 by his new club, and he has to play for teams such as Club Brugge, FC Cologne, and Watford. And now moving ahead to fixtures that will be happening this weekend. Beginning from fixtures that will be happening today, where we've got this on the Blacklist Women's Super League England as Everton women versus Brighton and Hove Albion women. It will kick off by 7 p.m. GMT. And moving on to talking fixtures, of course, where Sky Bets Championship England, where Derby County versus West Bromwich Albion will kick off by 8 p.m. GMT. Moving on, still talking fixtures that will happen live today. Talking Scottish Champions League, where Brought versus Morton will kick off by 7:45 p.m. GMT. Finally, where we've got this on to the Serie A as Inter Milan versus Pisa will kick off today, but the timing has not yet been confirmed. Still talking fixtures, of course, and talking fixtures that will happen tomorrow. That is the 24th of January 2026 on Saturday. Big and strong from the Premier League, where Manchester City versus Wolves will kick off by 3 p.m. GMT. West Ham versus Sunderland will kick off by the same time, 3 p.m. Fulham versus Brighton will kick off by 3 p.m. Burnley versus Spurs by the same time, 3 p.m. Bournemouth versus Liverpool will kick off by 5:30 p.m. Moving on to matches that will happen live on Sunday. That is the 25th of January 2026. Talking Premier League, where Arsenal versus Manchester United will kick off by 5:30 p.m. GMT. Moving on, still talking fixtures that will be happening on Sunday, the 25th of January, talking MPFL at the moment, where Remo Stars versus Kun Khalifa to kick off by 4 p.m. GMT approximately, and Rangers International versus Warri Wolves will kick off by 4 p.m. GMT. And now moving on to the world of boxing. Where we've got, we are talking fight stories and big names. Where we've got this on the Super Boxing debut, the highly anticipated Super Boxing 1 event, Walsh versus Ocampo, took place on January 23rd, 2026 in Las Vegas, marking Dana White's major new venture in professional boxing, with an headline middleweight bout and a stacked supporting card. Moving on to a little bit of heavyweight hype. In the heavyweight news, Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora held a heated first face-off ahead of the upcoming clash, creating big buzz in the division as both fighters aim to revive title contention. Moving on, still talking boxing, of course, but we've got this on Katie Taylor's Future Talk. Promoter Eddie Ann says a potential rematch of crossover fight between Katie Taylor and Ronda Rousey would require something extraordinary to get Taylor back from likely retirement, keeping speculations alive, but caution. Still talking boxing, and now moving on to the boxing rankings. Recent boxing pound for pound rankings remain compelling. Now Inoue holds the top spot with prospects like Jess Bam Rodriguez, Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez at the Madison Square Garden on the shadow. The future mega fight been discussed for 2026. And now moving away from the world of boxing and moving to the world of tennis, where we've got this on the Australia Open. This update on the Australia Open, of course. Australia Open continues to deliver intensity tennis in Melbourne, with top seeds, veterans, and rising stars all making headlines. And now the top story so far for you, where we've got this on Arina Sabalenka. The world number one remains the strong contention after surviving tough matches that tested her composure in tie breaks. Her power game and mental strength have kept her family among the title's favorite. On the main side, Carlos Alcaraz has looked sharp and dominant, combining explosive ground strokes with creative shots, making as he continues his push for Australian Open glory and another major title. Moving on, still talking boxing, veteran Stan Wawrinka has turned back the clock, producing using a gritty, emotional run that has excited fans, reminded everyone why experience still matters at the Grand Slam. And now still talking boxing and talking emerging talents. Young players have made their presence felt with several unseeded names reaching the latter round and challenging established stars. The tournament is one again proving that the next generation is closing the gap fast. Yes, still talking boxing, and now to the talking point. Matches have been basically demanding, with long rallies and 5-seed battles already shaping the draw. And the crowd energy at Melbourne Park, of course, has been electric, especially during night sessions at the Rod Laver Arena. Mental toughness, of course, not just talent, is separating contenders from pretenders. And we want to give you a close look of what to watch out next. What to watch out for next in the world of boxing as the tournament moves deeper. I want you to expect bigger clashes between top seeds, and the pressure will obviously increase with quarter-final place at stake. It will be a match between experience versus youth, and it will define many of the key matchups. Still talking tennis and talking the Australian Open. As we all know, it is living up to its reputation of fast courts, fierce competitions, an emotional moment. The title race is starting, and only players with belief, fitness, and discipline will survive this final stretch. And just like that, we draw the curtain on today's edition of Sports Diaries. From the roar of the stadium to the silence before the whistle. From the last minute winners to lesson learned in defeat. Today we walk through stories that shape the day in sports. We talked about football, the passion, the pressure and the pride. We followed the battle on the pitch, the drama of it, and the moments that remind us why sport is more than just a game. Because here on Sports Diaries, we don't just report scores, we tell you stories behind them. We feel the emotions, we respect the journey. To everyone who tuned in and stayed with us and shared this time with us, we say a very big thank you. To those who made today's program possible, we say thank you. To those who are here with me in the studio this morning, we say a very big thank you. And your love for the game is what keeps this show alive. Remember, wins will come, losses will teach, and tomorrow will bring another story worth telling. Until next time, keep believing, keep supporting, and more importantly, keep the love for sports alive. I am Sports Diva, and this has been Sports Diaries. Good morning, and stay sporting.